What's up you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video we are doing an unhaul video. I am very excited about this. This is my very first one on my channel and it is very much needed. I have been hauling like crazy on here, but I have not been getting rid of any books, so my shelf were overflowing and I just needed to get rid of some books. We are on my floor today because I have this giant box with like a ton of books on them and I'm not picking this up. I'll show you really quickly, but this is it, like this giant box. I'm just gonna get right into this. If you are new here, welcome. Please consider subscribing. If like anything book related, anything book content, I would love to have you back on my channel. And if you are a returning viewer, I love you so much. So a lot of these are like older YA that I bought like 2012, 2013 that I'm just never gonna read now. And then a lot of these are also just books that I have read that they're not like favorite of mine, they're not like all-time favorites, so I'm getting rid of them. In no particular order, let's just get into this. So the very first one I am unhauling, it is The Eye of Mine by James Dashner. He is the author of The Maze Runner, which I loved that series. He came out with this series, which is, I don't know what it's called, it's the Eye of the Mind series. It's a really cool like sci-fi, kind of a little bit like Ready Player One, basically kind of the same concept. It's like a video game thing. I read the first one, I enjoyed it, but it's a series and I don't think I'm gonna continue on with the series, so I'm just getting rid of it because this is kind of useless on my shelf since I don't think I'm gonna continue on with the series. It was a pretty good one if you like these type of books, but I'm just getting rid of it. One that I might get a little bit of backlash on, and it is Night House by Lee Bardugo. I am getting rid of this one because I hated this book. I read this book twice because I really wanted to like it. I read it physically and then got halfway through and DNF'd it, and then I read it as an audiobook because everyone was raving about this book. So I was like, I'm missing on something. I'm not, like, there's something I don't understand about this book because everyone was raving about it. So I read this one back as an audiobook and still didn't like it, so I'm getting rid of it. I love the cover though, but I'm not going to continue on with the series. I don't need this on my shelf. I just need to get rid of this one, so bye bye. The next one that I want to talk to you guys about is Cersei by Madeline Miller. Sadly, I did not enjoy this book nearly as much as most of the people on here. I found it quite boring and quite long, which I understand. Like Cersei, she lived for a really long time, so I understand why it was a slower paced book and a longer paced book in a longer book, but I did not like it as much. I don't really even remember what happened in this book. This is a sad one for me because I like anything Greek and Roman inspired. I like everything like mythical. I love those, but this one was not for me, sadly. I do still want to read The Song of Achilles one day, but I'm never gonna reread this and I just didn't enjoy it, so I'm getting rid of it. Okay, so the next two books I have on here are these two. It's Something Borrowed and Something Blue by Emily Giffin by Emily Giffin. This is a series, a duology. It's kind of a rom-com contemporary books. These are really cute. There was a movie made on this book with the same name. They were really cute. I really enjoyed them, but I'm never going to reread them. They were not impactful. I don't need them on my shelf. I like them, like I said, but they're just not anything special for me, so I'm just getting rid of them. The next one that I'm getting rid of is Angel Fall by Susan E. I read this earlier this year. I enjoyed it. I really liked it, but I think if I ever continue the series, it's going to be on audiobook because I read the first one as an audiobook, so I'm going to continue on with the series as an audiobook. I don't really need the first one on my shelf because I don't plan on buying the second and third book physically. So that's why I'm just getting rid of it. It was a good book. I enjoyed it. It's just nothing special, which is kind of a common theme you'll see for this in the haul. The next book I want to talk to you guys about is going to be A Curse for Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kemmer. Sadly, I did not enjoy this book as much as everyone else. I liked it. This was kind of a 3-star for me. It was good. Just nothing special. I don't think I'm gonna continue on with this series. I know in my reading vlog I said I would, but honestly I don't think I will. There's so many other books that I want to read. I don't think I'm gonna continue on with this series, and if I do, I'm gonna pick them from my library, and I know someone is gonna be really happy to find this. I'm pretty sure I bought this on Book Outlet, but it's in really good condition. It's a fairly new
release, and someone's gonna be really happy to see this one. Next one is another really popular YA book, and it is Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson. I read this one last year, I think, and I really did not enjoy it as much as everyone else. This is a standalone, and honestly I don't really remember what the book was about, like what happened in the book. The premise of it sounds really good. It's about this girl who works in this magic library, and then something happens, and there's a love story, there's a cat. I didn't really like it. Very forgettable for me, so I'm just getting rid of it. Next book that I'm getting rid of is going to be A Sweet Mess by J.C. Lee. I bought this one when I did my buying books blindfolded on my channel. I will leave that video up above. And I was actually really excited when I ended up with this book because I had been seeing this one around quite a bit, but it ended up being kind of disappointing. I love foodie books. I love any books with like food reference or anything. But this one, I didn't really like. It's a romance book. I'm never going to reread this. I like the cover, but that's pretty much it. So this needs to go. Sorry. Next one is another romance book I'm getting rid of. It's going to be After You. Wait, I probably have the first one somewhere. Here we go. I'm getting rid of these two. This is Before You, Me Before You, and After You by Jojo Moyes. This was turned into a movie. This one was turned into a movie. I read this one. They were cute. I liked them, but not nearly as much as everyone else did, and I'm never going to reread these, so I'm just getting rid of them because I need the space. Not very original here, but that's pretty much it. Next one. Okay, so now I have a bunch of, like I said, older YAs that I'm just never gonna read. I bought them like in 2012, 2013, and basically I went on Goodreads, and if it was a series, it was bye-bye, because I do not want to start new series. I have so many ongoing series as we speak. I do not need to start more series. So basically, like I said, a bunch of these are just older YA, and if it was a series, I was just getting rid of it. The first one is Born of Illusion by Terry Browns. No idea what this one is about. I bought this on Book Outlet. A lot of these I bought on Book Outlet like years ago, so it's not a big deal if I get rid of them. The cover is really pretty. Have no idea what this book is about. I'm just getting rid of it. Sorry. Same thing with this one, Half Bad by Sally Green. This I remember being quite hype on BookTube. I think I started it because there's something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I started it. I remember being really intrigued by this one, but I went on Goodreads and there was a series. I don't plan on reading this one or ever reading this series, so I'm getting rid of this one as well. Another one, same thing, is Reboot by Amy Tintera. This is actually kind of a pretty cool concept. It's about this girl who dies and then comes back as a reboot, so like stronger, faster, able to heal, and less emotional. It's a series. I'm never gonna read it. I'm getting rid of these. If any of these books are your favorite books, like of all time, please let me know down below, so maybe I'll keep them and read them. A lot of these are like hardcover, so someone's gonna be really happy seeing this at a secondhand bookstore for pretty cheap. I bought them pretty cheap on Book Outlet, so it's all a win-win. Win-win for everyone, basically. Next thing, same thing. It is Of Poseidon by Anna Banks. No idea what this one is about. I started it. I'm 10 pages in. I'm never gonna read this one. Okay, next one, same concept. Like I said, a lot of these are just older YA. It's Rebel Belle by Rachel Hawkins. She is the author of Hexhall, which is really cute YA series that I read a long time ago. And this one, I'm just like, I'm never drawn to picking it up. But I really like the cover though. But I have no idea what this one is about. Like I said, once again, if this is like your favorite book of all time, let me know in the comments down below so I can maybe pick it up. But if not, I'm just gonna get rid of it. I need the space. That's pretty much it. Same thing for this one. This is the Siren by Kira Cass. She's the author of the selection, which is like right here. Oh yeah, right here. I love the selection. I know it's getting a lot of like bad rep on here, but I really liked it. It was a really fun dystopian series. I enjoyed it, and I picked this one up because it's by the same author. I tried reading this book like quite a few times and never really got into it, so I'm just getting rid of it. And then another book that I'm getting rid of is I Hunt Killers by
Berry Liga. Once again, I bought this one on Book Outlet. The naked cover is actually really cool. It's like this like person right here with like blood and everything. I don't really see myself reading this one anytime soon. Yeah, I'm just getting rid of it. Next one I'm getting rid of is 4 by Veronica Roth. This is a Divergent book. I love the Divergent series, but I'm never gonna read this one. I hated the last book so freaking much. I don't really want to read anything else on that world anymore, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. It's a novella type of story. I have quite a few novella type of stories here. So I have this one. I have this one, which is a Delirium short story bind up. Basically, I'm getting rid of it because I am keeping my Delirium series because I really enjoy that one. I'm never gonna read this. Oh, I think I did read it, but like I don't remember anything, so it doesn't really, I don't really need this. And then another one that I have, I Am Number 4, The Lost File. This is another like bind up of short stories in the I Am Number 4 series. I quite enjoyed the series. Don't judge it by the movie. The movie was awful, but the series, the book itself, were kind of good. But I'm never gonna read this one, or I have read it and I don't remember, so I don't need it. Clearly not. Okay, and then the last one that I want to talk to you guys about is, sadly, I'm getting rid of 8 Perfect Murders by Peter Swanson. I read this book earlier this month and I basically hauled it and then read it right after it, and I did not enjoy this book at all. I read this, sadly, I haven't even read this copy because I read it as an audiobook. I'm getting rid of it because I didn't like it. I'm never gonna reread it. Sadly, I got this on Book Outlet, so it wasn't too big of an investment, and the book itself is like really disgusting as well. So like, it's like, why is this like sticking to the actual book? I have no idea. So that's pretty much it, guys. These are all of the books that I'm unhauling. How many is this? So 22 books. I am unhauling 22 books, and honestly, you cannot even tell on my shelves that I'm unhauling all these books. I probably need to get a second round of this very soon because I've already have quite a few books coming in. Don't tell. But that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night depending on when you're watching this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!